Chayim. It's a MaMaar from the Alter Rebbe, Tovkuf Samach Beis, about this is 207 years ago. The Alter Rebbe said the MaMaar L'Reika Haaretz Al HaMayim. I think there he discusses the mayim that goes through the water is on a higher quality. Like the Rebbe says it here. It says here, as it says in the Mishnah is in Mikvois. Shadafke mayim chayim, water that's constantly streaming, mashenkan maya in a well, metarim as gimal tumas achamures, could purify the ultimate three tumas which a person becomes impure with. Adle tumas mes, that even b'shas a person touched a deceased person and he becomes impure, how could he purify himself? So this is through mayim chayim, constantly streaming water. Adle tumas mes this is like the father, the supreme impurity that could be touching, coming in touch in contact with a deceased person. The same thing is also in regards to the soul. When the soul has descended in this physical world, and enclosed itself in the goof, in the body and in the animal soul, that are concealing and blocking the light of the neshama. When she is revealed from the kisui, from the covering, and ahester means the concealment. These are like two different things. One is kamus, one is echos. One is physical sense. One is in a spiritual sense. Kisui is literally taking off the cover, removing the cover. Hester is something that's concealed. It also refers to sometimes in two different extremes. One is called kisui, which is on the part of the person, and one is called hester on the part of milmaila, that is being concealed on the part of the maila. So that in the same sense that when it came to the well, when it came to the midbar, to the desert, so they were. It says chafaru asarim. It says in the shira, in the song that says in Parsha Chukas, it says chafaru asarim, that ministers, dignified people, dug in it, karuanu diviyam, the ones that contributed to the Jewish nation. She'inyan achafira v'akriya, what is the union of digging? Huasoras hahelem v'hester shel haguf v'nefesh habamis. It is to remove the concealment of the body and the animal soul, hamalim and mastiram alein neshama, that conceal and block the light of the neshama. Bedugmas chafira sekriyas habeirish yasoras ha'ifar v'chulu ha'ofar v'chulu ha'maylim ha'master alamayim. The same way that a person, in order to bring out the water, he has to dig, and sometimes deeper, in order to open up a new pathway. In the same sense, the neshama is being blocked and concealed, and the light is being concealed, and therefore a person has to remove all the obstacles that are blocking on the part of the body and the animal soul, in order to reveal the light of the neshama. So the Rebbe says that in the same, what does it mean? They dug in the well. So the Rebbe says there's two things here. One is chafaru asarim, that the sarim dug, and then karua. Chafarua means chafira, digging. And karua means also digging. Also, in a sense, also a format of digging. So the Rebbe says these are two different services in the level of a person, in the neshama of a person, the soul of a person, how a person reveals his neshama. And there are two stages in digging and revealing the neshama. One is the union of Isbeinanus, which is called Sarim, the ministers. This is the dignified character traits in the person. So this is what begins igniting the spark in the person, begins igniting the awareness of the person, and the relationship to the matter which he needs to work on. And this is actually in Eirat Teirem. This is footnote 28. When we say Nidivei, this means the contributors. Contribution comes on the part of the heart. Contributing. It's not something from logic. He contributes means he has a feeling. He has a concern. He has a consideration. So this is the heart. So the Rebbe says these are the emotions. So these are the two faculties and two faculties with which the person works and digs out everything that's in the way in order to reveal the neshama and keep the light of the neshama streaming in him. So through this, a person comes to remove the evil, and then he comes to do the goodness. So these are the two facets, the two extremes. On one hand, he has to remove the evil, the negative elements, and negative conduct. And in addition to that, Vasei Tev also to do good things.
So it seems like it's the original live streaming, like on the internet.
It is bringing out, bringing it from the source directly. So the next thing is to make it live. Through this, when a neshama does it in this physical world and works through his body and animal soul, so then he reaches attains a level which is higher yet than it was before it descended. Because it is going through the dirt and everything, all the obstacles. Not just a stream, but a well. And then he reaches out and he connects with the essence Lamaila, so therefore then he can draw down a new dripping, a new hamshacha. This is what it says, that although I'm darkened, still that not that it's although he's darkened, therefore he's still nova beautiful, but on the other hand, one brings the other. Because of the darkness and the obstacles, he reaches a higher level. The potential that the neshama should be able to accomplish it, as it is limited in the body, so this comes from a higher source. This is what it says. Libnei Yerushalayim, Shcheira nivenov bnei Yerushalayim, Shakeyach lahaneshama, Shebeguf. The potential that the neshama in the guf has, levarer es hashachris chulu, to refine the darkness and get light through it. The li yes v'nove chulu, and it should add a beauty and there should be enhancement. While yedei asiyu shenim shachlan neshama shebeguf mishar sheshelamayla nikra bnei Yerushalayim. That this is the kayach that it receives from the neshama l'mayla, from its source l'mayla, that it should be able to drive away the darkness and the obstacles and bring out, enhance in herself a higher level, the higher potential, which is the neshama, the ultimate level which the neshama reaches after her descent in this physical world. So the Rebbe says actually there's two things here. You look in our order 29, footnote 29. The Rebbe says the Yeshba Zeh Beizin Yonim. You can maybe pirush a new law. Isarusa de Leila Shelefnei v'Shela Acharei Isarusa de Lasata. There's an awakening from above before the initiation below, and then there's an awakening of above which comes as a result of the initiation below. As in everything, as Chassidus explains, the Isarusa de Leila, there's an awakening from above, which gives the potential to accomplish Isarusa de Lasata, an awakening from below. Then there is an awakening from above, which comes as a reaction and as a result of the awakening from below. Isarusa de Leila shel achari Isarusa de Lasata. So this is basically, the Rebbe says two things here. There's a potential that is given before, and then there is what a person accomplishes and what he leads to after he accomplished his part. Ubazem move on. With this we understand Shashira li be'eranula amru Yisrael l'seif mem shana. With this we'll understand that the Shira, this is based also on a maimer from the same maimer from Tzemach Tzedek. That the Shira, this song that the Jewish nation sung when they went through they went through in Parsha Chukas, so